Hello and welcome. My name is Karl Becker and I am the Director of Value Realization here at Egnyte. I'm going to be taking you through our thoughts around content management and the maturity associated with it. So we're going to start off with a little bit about what is content, why effectively managing it is so important, what some of the benefits you can get from doing that are, and then a little bit of background on how we think best to tackle it. So what is content in this context? Content, at the highest level, it's really the documents, the information that you're dealing with in your day-to-day working life. It's the information that's coming back as part of RFPs. It's the architectural drawings, the survey imagery, punch lists, project plans, and so on. If you think about it, it's really what's driving the day-to-day business along with yourselves through important phases of every project, whether it's the bid process, award, construction itself, or maybe closeout. And when you start to consider content in that kind of context, you can start to see how important it is to consider how well or how mature your capabilities are around managing it. But a little bit of why to get under the hood. Why effectively managing it is so important. If we look at just data growth, in a general sense, not specific to your business, but data growth is exploding. I think a lot of us have heard that for quite a while, but it is the reality. More people are accessing more data in more places than ever before. And that's presenting increasing challenges to both technology teams and business groups who are relying on that content to drive revenue. And I would say as well, if that doesn't hit home enough, if you consider a scenario where a business was unable to access the majority of its data for one reason or another, I think we would all agree as well that there would be a substantial impact to their operations. So it's an important step to consider the why, and it's also an important next step to start considering, well, if I do effectively manage it, what benefits can I get? And before talking about some of the more specific benefits, I'd like to talk about alignment, just to say that aligning your vision or your strategy around content management with your business objectives is truly critical. And it's a very important first step to take, position to acknowledge, is that it is critical to align your vision of content management to business objectives. But what are some of these benefits of doing that? What can effective management get you? Well, if we talk about systems and processes at a high level, let's consider a benefit of removing barriers that had previously impeded your ability to satisfy, let's say, current or future business needs. Removing unnecessary overhead from numerous places within the business. If it's increased work or product quality, delivering a highly capable solution could certainly achieve that. That could benefit not only your coworkers, but also your customers, your vendors, your suppliers, and so on. And when it comes to risk reduction, let's just look at it from an operations perspective. If you're able to reduce risk associated with standardized mechanisms of ingesting data, you may be able to, and you're probably able to, start to increase consistency in the way that your data-driven processes perform. And when you start to increase that kind of consistency, you're able now to start layering additional technologies on top of it, whether it be cognitive or AI, and really start to drive some insights from your data and your content.